Gameplay is not me. This is one of my buddies on the baseball team. His name's Vinny. He wanted to be part of, a YouTube video somehow. So I told him he could play while I did a commentary. That way I could, think about what I'm going to say a little bit. Now, I kind of wanted to talk about, all the hype between the next-gen games. The main three: Destiny, Battlefield Hardline, and Advanced Warfare. And I wanted to talk about how some of them are being talked about a lot more than others. Some seem like they're going to be a lot better than others. Destiny. And some seem a little bit risky. Hopefully, you already, know which ones I'm talking about. Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, everybody seems to be getting on a hype train, apparently, from what I've heard. I haven't really heard the hype train myself, and that's probably because I don't want to be involved in a Call of Duty hype train anymore. Because I was part of the Ghost hype train, and I was part of the Black Ops 2 hype train. Like, I was literally on YouTube every single day looking for new shit on both of these games before they came out because I was so excited for them. And after I got them, they were fun for like a month and a half, and then people started figuring out how to exploit it, and then they just went to shit. Especially Ghost. Ghost really was disappointing to me. It really started getting disappointing around Christmas, I'd say, after all the Christmas noobs got their shit and their new next-gen systems and, their new copy of Call of Duty Ghost that they've been waiting for all this time. And it ruined the game. I'm not saying Christmas noobs ruined the game. I'm saying that Infinity Ward didn't know how to incorporate all those Christmas noobs into the game without ruining the game. So thank you, Infinity Ward, for not thinking about Christmas noobs before Christmas noobs came. Now, Battlefield Hardline, I haven't really, there was a little bit of a hype train whenever the beta was out. And everybody was, they were kind of excited for it. They were talking about, oh, the M16's back. Yay, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fucking awesome game, just like Battlefield 3. And it's going to be better than Battlefield 4. And everybody's going to love it. And there were some things that needed to be fixed. The guns had a lot of recoil, which, is kind of realistic for a full auto gun. But it's not real great for a first-person shooter. There was a couple glitches, a couple things that needed to be fixed. When the crane fell on that default map, the entire map shook no matter how far away you were, which was a little annoying. It wasn't a bad game, though. It wasn't a bad beta. And, that hype train kind of went away after that beta went away. And people, went back to their games, Call of Duty, and they started playing the Destiny Alpha, and I think the Destiny Alpha kind of took away from Battlefield Hardline's, spotlight a little bit. Because if I'm correct, they came around the exact same time. And the Destiny Alpha pretty much blew people away. I think people were, kind of expecting that, but not as awesome as it actually was. If you didn't play it and you didn't play the beta, you missed out. If Destiny has a great multiplayer, it's got a big multiplayer, like Battlefield, but the maps aren't Battlefield sized. I'd say they're Halo sized because Bungie made the game. So they're between Call of Duty and Battlefield sized maps, with vehicles like Battlefield, but not as many. And they all do, all the guns, there's so many guns. Oh my gosh, there's so many guns. There's probably 300 guns. And I'm kind of ran out of time. I thought I'd have a little bit more time. But Destiny looks awesome. Call of Duty looks a little bit iffy. And Battlefield's probably going to be the same old Battlefield that people love. Nobody really hates on Battlefield for being Battlefield. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the commentary. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. If you like the 9 and 22 gameplay, be sure to leave a comment for my buddy Vinny, because he tried his little heart out. So, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if